Okay, I've just got one question. And whose idea was it to put steps in a bathroom, period? Why would there ever be steps in a bathroom, let alone that leads to a toilet? That's just stupid, and there's no way you can prove this to be right. Okay, I'm getting a little bit out there. I need to calm down. I need to take a chill pill.
This is a Reddit video, and yeah, that's the best intro I can do. Deal with it.
It says nothing is impossible, but because they are an idiot and do not know that if you put the same color text on something that is that same color, it's not going to show up. And now it just says nothing is possible. But it really says nothing is impossible. But after seeing this, I truly doubt both statements. I don't know how, but it is making me extremely conflicted, and I am very content with the way I feel in life right now. Yee. Okay, just another time to where I just have one question. I am wondering, what's the point of the other one that's on top if it's just gonna... Why would... I give up. How do you make a gaming controller that is so dang ugly it looks like a freaking calculator? And it's called Jaguar. Like, you know you have run out of ideas when you name something an animal. It's just true. If you're having to name something an animal, then it's never a good idea. I mean, there's a few things that, made it that get the pass, but a gaming system called Jaguar, that's just... I don't see the relation. There's no reason for that. Every time someone has said, we live in a simulation, I'm like, yeah, whatever. But now, they might be right. Why does it say 60 frames per second? The only thing I can think of is it would be firing per second, but that's just weird. Why would they call it that? We're on to you, X-Shot. We're on to you. You cannot tell me that this camera isn't modeled after anything but Mickey Mouse's butthole. I don't care. That's literally... You just can't tell me he's not spreading his cheeks. Like, there's just no way around that. And if you do, then you're wrong. I was going to make a joke about how this was definitely done by a middle school student, but then after further thinking and really pushing myself to imagine why this happened, I came to the conclusion that I would have done it too. So it's definitely not age, it's definitely just a guy thing. It's just a guy's life goal to draw one, paint one, anything. And if you're wondering what I'm talking about, it's a rocket ship. You see all those rocket ships in a row? Why do you think Elon Musk likes to send stuff into space? He liked drawing rocket ships. Okay, I don't understand why things are never tested. Anytime something is made, it should be tested to make sure that there's not a reason for it not to work. But clearly, the people that wanted to, make this window didn't do that, and look where it's landed, on my channel. One thing I do not understand is this right here. This would have been a perfect. This would have looked amazing if you just would have done one. All throughout the classroom on the ceiling, you could have just had one Christmas ball throughout everywhere. Like maybe per square have one hanging, but no, they just had to do two. Come on. Think, people, think. Nuts, I mean, it's not a bad saying, but at the end of the day, I can. Okay, yet another moment when they make these stairs all the same. You can't tell. I mean, they should always make sure that it's not an optical illusion. Not unless it was supposed to be, but I don't think this was. Why did they do this? They're gonna kill someone. I cannot believe what I am looking at right now. But I cannot say that I am not impressed or entertained, because I just can't stop. It's just amazing. And I kind of want to know what game this is. If anybody knows, please let me know, because I would... There's got to be more funny stuff like this on this game. It's only because I want to see stuff that's funny. I don't want to see, you know. Imagine, like, getting your picture taken for, like, some type of advertisement. Then you just don't think about it, Then you're walking down the street one day and you just see this. Like, every single time I see stuff like this, like what I've been saying this whole video is, why isn't people double checking or making sure that it looks good? Like, what is this? Okay, now, this looks exactly like one of those YouTube thumbnails from like 3 or 4 years ago. I don't know, I guess YouTubers still do it, it's just not as comical, but man, that is just very bad placement. That's just very bad. This has just got to be some random person photoshopping this and posting it on Reddit. There's no way that this is real. Because regardless of if it was someone off of Reddit or an actual person trying to sell a fake product, it was photoshopped, because where are their legs at? It's just a pool photoshopped into a trampoline. And even if this was real, hypothetically, which is I know it's not, but what's the point of even having the trampoline part of it? Because it wouldn't be a trampoline. There's no way to incorporate a trampoline in a pool. So either way, this is useless. Well, if you've made it this far into my video, which means you can tolerate my content, so make sure to subscribe. You heard me. If you haven't subscribed, subscribe. Subscribe. Like, why are you still here? Subscribe. To be honest, this actually doesn't look that bad. If you've seen any of the SpongeBob popsicles, this really doesn't look bad at all. This is actually really good and highly detailed compared to the travesties they do with SpongeBob. Like, the SpongeBob ones are just terrible. This actually looks pretty good compared to those, so this is actually kind of refreshing, and I'm kind of glad I seen this. No alcohol beyond the... Okay, let me redo this. No alcohol beyond this point. There we go. I got it. Second try. Can't believe I actually got it on my second try, because sometimes it takes me 200 just to do something that's normally written. But anyways, this is why. Like, there is definitely a better way to do this. You could have just used smaller font. That's all you had to do, was use smaller font. I don't know why they didn't. Like, it's really not that hard. Smaller font. Smaller font. Not that hard. Smaller font. Okay, come on now. At least, the least thing you can do is make the noses and eyes equal. Maybe not the mouth, or maybe not all three, but at least most of the facial features have to be, symmetrical. But, like, come on. This is just terrible and lazy. Get your act together. Yeah. Okay. I've said this at least 100 times on my channel with this type of stuff, but before you are done with something, look it over and have someone else look it over. And if that fails, then both of y'all are idiots. That is terrible. It says it's o'clock beer. That does, or it's, you just know. Just know. You did it wrong. I don't know how it would be done right. I'm not a professional, but still, that was done wrong. Why? Just why? Okay, you have stairs already. And you have a railing that splits off stairs for more stairs. So you could have had a ramp just going down. Or just made it halfway. Why? No, why would you ever combine stairs and a ramp into one? You don't do that. You can split it up. Why? There's definitely 5 people that aren't going to make it through on that step. The human bean. That's got to be delicious. Okay, jokes aside, just being serious, why would you ever have that as your name? I don't know what this is for. I'm assuming it's a coffee shop, because it has the coffee logo, because I'm smart. But that's a terrible name, no matter what you're doing. Not unless you're actually selling human meat, then that actually might be a good name. Why, my head? That looks, why? Why? I don't even have OCD, and this is triggering me. I feel so bad for people that have OCD, because if they saw this right now, they would internally combust. This is... It had so much potential, but it just flopped. Like, come on. Imagine trying to be a professional at just anything in general, and then having your office or whatever this is looking this goofy. How can you have your establishment looking this goofy? Like, why? Like, this is... Like, come on now. People, we can do better. I'm not going to say we, because I don't have to do better, because I'm just not good at stuff. But come on now. Other people besides me, get better. I can't even tell if it's going up, down, side to side, which step's which, or if it's not even steps. This is hurting my head. Okay, I'm speechless. If you can make steps, make sure to make it easy to tell from each one. There's no better way to say it. You should be able to tell each step from the other one. It's just that easy. If you see someone drowning, lol, call 911. Yeah, nothing funnier than somebody drowning. My favorite thing to laugh at, but no. If you're gonna make a sign, you always gotta consider all reasons. I mean, I know this is fair. No one else is gonna look at this and say lol except someone that's on Reddit, to be fair, so. Well, hope you've enjoyed. Make sure to like and subscribe, because I'm on my road to making 30 videos in a row. So please, 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 please subscribe. I will be very appreciative if you do. So please subscribe. Please and thank you. Yeah.